Yeah, most of you always have this feeling like, why is it that whatever that is going through, I come to social media to talk? Yeah, the truth is that I don't always have listening ears from people around me, especially for those that the situation concerns. But right now, since I'm always being misunderstood, no problem, let me come to the public to say what I want to say, because most times I speak what I want to speak. I feel free. I just feel free because I just want to hear some opinions that has like opinions as mine. Sometimes I feel like maybe something is going on. You understand? Like, why is this thing like this? Is it that I'm just thinking this way, or it's just not the right way? Now, I told you about my late husband, the story and everything. Now, there is a secret behind all these things I went through, which I want to just say it now. I want to say it, and it's really, really, really painful. Okay, yes, I got married to someone who behaves like a narcissist, someone who is a narcissist. But sometimes the narcissism, you see, narcissism, if you come up from a narcissistic family, you end up attracting narcissists because you feel like the way you feel is just the right way. The way you are being treated is the right way you are being treated. Now, I got married. Let me start explaining from the beginning. My husband came, we saw where I was working, so we met, and that was when we started exchanging just hi. From hi we became friends. From friends, he was interested in getting married and all that. Marriage is what they call ikwaka, knocking on the door, like door to lay your intentions to your woman's family, your wife to be's family, that you're interested in marrying her. So after that, it progressed. Then the main day of introduction and everything, my dad was like, don't do the traditional marriage. My husband was like, why is it that you don't want her to do the traditional marriage? He said, no, nothing, I don't want her to do the traditional marriage. I felt really embarrassed, but I felt like, okay, like, what's your reason? He said he should just do it in money, the money will be cheaper for him. I was like, okay, no problem. My husband was like, okay, but he's not saying that the traditional marriage will be very heavy on him, you understand? So he did the traditional marriage in money, and my dad was like, okay, now you can proceed for the white wedding, you understand? This situation whereby normally in Igbo culture, the man will give the groom, that is the man, you understand, will give the father a certain amount of money. The father will now remove a note and give the man the rest, or we do it in our land. But this one, my late husband gave my parents, my dad, the full money. My dad took everything, my mom took everything, and my mom made a statement when she took it, because I was not in the parlor. I don't need to be in the sitting room when I didn't know those things. So my mom wasn't like, look at the little money your husband gave me. How can he give me? I would call the amount. How can he give me 20,000 and give your father 30,000? Normally, if you give that kind of amount, you will take a note from him. But my parents took everything. My husband later gave my dad that day, because he did everything. That day was introduction. He did both the traditional marriage in money. He gave them the money for everything, for the traditional marriage, so that they will give the umuna. So this umuna means elders. Those elders are in the village. If you want to get married, you pay them, you settle them. So he brought out the money for settlement, because they took the list from the village down to the, on WhatsApp. I received the list on WhatsApp, so I had to print it out and send it to my husband. He calculated the money and he gave my dad before that day, you understand? So when my husband now got this thing, now when my husband now paid for everything for traditional marriage, that was how he now proceeded for the white wedding. After the white wedding, I and my husband had a very serious issue. Like, white wedding now today we get serious, we quarreled. So I was like, why are you frowning at me? He said the reason he's frowning is because I don't have a good father. I was like, what happened? He said the money, because he didn't tell me anything. He was just frowning and being angry with me, shouting out up and down. I was like, what happened? Like, even one guy like that. So I'm going to mention his name. His name is Anayo. Even Anayo is my late husband's friend. He was not like, what's the problem? Why are people quarreling? My late husband now said that Lumuna is not happy that the money that he gave my dad for traditional marriage, my dad has not given them. So I was not happy. I had to go to my dad's place the next day. I said, why did you give Umuna the money? He said, he's not late now, he's going to give them. I said, how many months? Like 2 months. Since 2 months he gave you this money, you are saying you are still going to give them. Why? He said that it not concern me, that I should keep quiet, that I'm still a kid, and I'm not supposed to know anything about this, whether they pay Umuna or not. I should just focus on my marriage. And I told him that, see, I cannot focus on my marriage because Now, it have never go enter marriage. Husband on the verse say you chop money, and he's making me feel uncomfortable. And the truth is, ever since that time, he has been my late husband used that this thing as an avenue to be wicked, as in to be mean on me. You understand? Every time he'll be telling me your parents are this, your parents are. And if you watch the last video I made about how my husband hits me the other day, he was telling me, he was insulting my parents, that my parents are this, my parents are that. This is the reason he's doing that. You understand? But he should like know that in the side of my late husband, he's supposed to know that this girl, she know they support her papa and mama. I cannot support, because for crying out loud, and look at, I know most of you would be like, how many kids? It's just me and my elder brother, and my elder brother is we're just two. We're just two kids, and it's just, I'm just the only girl and the second and still the last child. So we're just two in the house. So I was not like, I don't know. Later I now got pregnant. I was now nurturing my pregnancy, but still I was still undergoing torture. I went to my parents 3 times, 3 different times. I asked my dad, Daddy, what do you use this money to do? He said 3 different things, though 3 times. I've forgotten the one he told me the first time, the second time, and the third time. Now my late husband was now like, okay, since it's obvious that you've eaten this money, you understand, let me bring another money and support. Let me bring another money for that. Since it's over that you spend the money, let me bring another money for you to do this thing. So my dad was like, he needs to give him the money first. That there's no way that he will hold the money, then will now go to the village to do everything. Because I was surprised when my dad is avoiding to go to the village to pay the woman. Normally we they go village to give woman their money. I don't know. Because I remembered one certain time before I got married, that time my mind was already said I want to marry. I was actually going to pray to get married. You understand? Pray for breakthrough, for marital breakthrough. My dad was not like, I should better stop praying that he doesn't want me to get married, that there's no need for me to get married. Marriage is not important. And I asked my dad, why? But you are married. He said marriage is not important. That's me. That even though I'm 35 years, as in that I was still very young that time. He said even though I am 35 years, that I'm still young to get. I'm still too young to get married. Now, this same person, my dad is the same person that will tell me, look at your mates. They're already married. They are designing their husband's house. This person's husband bought the mother-in-law car. He will say it. Tomorrow, he will not say that I should not marry that. Because you're having 2 lives. You understand? So that one is aside though. And nothing that happened again. I got pregnant because I have a lot of questions to ask. I've been asking and asking myself. I don't know what to ask. So me, I want to come out and say it. I know that yes, I've come out to say it. I'll just forget about it. So I was pregnant for my first son, almost to give birth on my 9th month. My mom's house is, my parents' place is close to where my husband's side is. So I went to meet my mom like, Mom, please don't forget to come to stay with my baby. Come to stay with my as for Mugo, come for Mugo. She said she's not coming, that my husband has to buy things for her and please her before she come for Omugo. I was not like, is that how they do it in I don't like, is that how they do it in Igbo tradition? Because me, I don't know anything. She said my husband has to do that. And I asked people say no, that they don't do that. It's after the woman has stayed and taking care of the baby or doing the case of Omugo, that when the woman is now going, you will not buy things and give her. I was not like, okay. And I told my mom that, why would you do like that? My husband didn't even come and give her, because that thing sounds absurd to him and even absurd to me too, because people have confirmed from people that it's no be so they do her. So that's what now happened. And I'm like, okay, when I wanted to give birth, I called my mom. I told her that I'm already on labor. Successfully, I gave birth to my first son, and my mom came to the house. On that day, I was trying to pick points that are disturbing. On that day, I gave birth. That the second day, I came back home. She followed me back home. Then I came back from the hospital. Then I entered inside the restroom. So as I entered inside the restroom for her to bathe me, no, she would massage me. She was not able to come close. I was like, Mommy, bathe me now, because they gave me tear in my VJ. I mean, they gave me tear. So I was not like, Mommy, I cannot bend. That place they gave me tear is paining me. Please help me to remove my panties. She now said that I can do it myself now. I should remove it. I can do it myself now. I was not like, is she not my mom again? Why is she not feeling my pain? I was wondering in so many thoughts. You understand? She was not like, I not tried. Do you know that pants? I was one that pulled it by myself. Under that pain, I pulled my panties myself, and she was there in the restroom, in the bedroom. So when I pulled it, I gave her. See how she held my pants like this. With her 2 fingers. She was not spitting. I don't used to have all these menses that smell. Because people tell women they used to have it. Mine doesn't. Yes, I want to say because of the situation of what I'm explaining. She was just holding. I knew that nothing was smelling. She was like, She now threw it at the other extreme end of the bedroom. She was not like, I should be bathing myself. I said, Mommy, what? I'm undergoing pain. Why did people say she come and bait me? Why did I should bait myself? She said, oh, she carried water from afar, from a quite short distance where she was. She carried water and she poured from a distance. I was angry. I said, Mommy, leave. I never knew that my late husband was watching from the distance because I was facing the bedroom. I was facing her. She was facing me. So she never knew that I was watching at the extreme end of the corridor where the sitting room is. He now said, Mommy, go leave this bedroom. He now had to call his friend to come and massage me. His female friend to come and massage me. You understand? So that one, she didn't even bother. She was just angry. She was just later. After my husband's friends came and massaged my tummy, I asked her, why is that you cannot bait me? She said, it's just disgusting me. I cannot even face your blood. It's just disgusting me. But is it my brother, my older brother? If something scratch him, say blood come out. I've seen times that blood came out from my brother's body. Even my dad, she will face the blood and touch it and clean it. And I told her, but you're not scared of blood. Why am I? She said, nothing. She was just angry. I was like, okay. I'm trying to read one or two. Okay. One day, one group of women from church came out and noticed, and I don't know the discussion they had because I left them. I came and my mother's mood was now changed. I said, Mom, what is it? She said, as from today, she'll be betting baby. I said, what? Did you have any discussion with these people? Because before I left, you were not like this. She said, she wants to start betting baby. This, that, can another person come and betting my baby? I said, Mom, all of a sudden. I said, no problem. If baby, she's baby, you bet me, but I'll be there to watch you. The next day, she bet baby, and my baby almost drank water. My baby almost inhaled water. That was when my late husband came out and scolded my mom. Angrily, my mom packed her things. My baby was just 4 days old, packed her things and left. She left, she never came back. Till my baby was maybe around 5 months or 6 months. She came to just say she wants to visit. She just want to see. Maybe people have been asking her, I thought you said your daughter has given me, why is she here? That kind of questions is what made her to come and say, let her just come and see me. Now, I want to just, anything as I remember, I'll just be saying it. When I had issue with my late husband, I came to my parents. My parents would be like, I should come back. This man is not a good man. Come back. I came back one time. Not because they told me to come back, but I was having serious issue with my late husband, which led that one that led to domestic violence. Because I came back 5 times. The 5th one was when I came back finally. My husband now died. So my mom, when I came back, I noticed that one of my dad's friend, one Benin man like that, dashed my dad 200k. My dad was proudly saying that this is his good friend, and that's how I knew about it. And I told my dad, Daddy, please, even though it's 10,000, please give me. I want to use that to pure water business. Let me be selling pure water. My dad said he's not going to give me, and he never gave me a dime. Not even 20 naira from that money. When I was now with that same period, my son was around 4 months old. No, not 4 months old. Is it 4 months old? I can't remember the month of my child. So I came back. My mom was not like, I'm not like, Mommy, I don't have money to buy milk for my baby. Please give me 13 naira. That time cowbell was 13 naira. Please give me 13 naira. Let me buy cowbell and do pack for my baby. My mom hissed. She don't want this kind of financial stress. So I should not stress her. Which one is I should give her 13 naira? We have she even sold anything? I'm telling her that. As in, I beg my parents to give me things. I beg my parents to give me things for my child. Are you trying to read something? I beg my parents to give me things for my child. She said she's not giving me. It hurts me. Even my dad at that same time, somebody dashed 20,000. They cannot give me 10,000. So this was one of the reasons, and I had to like, okay, since it's like this, let me kukuma go back to my husband's place because I literally have nothing in my account. I literally have nothing to do. The parents I was thinking that would help me, they did not help me. Let me kukuma go back and be chopping insult in the marriage. So I went back. So when I went back, my husband was still having issues, but the issue would be like 1 week, one trouble, 1 week, one trouble. So one day my husband now went to report me to my dad. And he was doing this in as far, make peace no go there for this house. Any little thing that report your daughter, you understand? Say that you job, you understand that thing. Say I bought plenty money for woman, you ate it, you never give woman, that kind of thing that don't, I'm not giving people peace. Now it's report to my dad. So when he reported to my dad that I'm this and that, he came back say, even your dad said he's not even supporting you. Your dad said this, your dad, and my dad explained to him what has happened between me and him before, like me and my dad. But the issue that happened between me and my dad. When my late husband came to report matter, he don't have to calm his heart. You are telling him things that has happened between me and my dad before, so that he will see that I'm not a good person. He will come back and give me more fire. You understand? So I was like, what is really playing? When I now call my dad, like, why did you tell my late husband things that has happened before? And he painted in a way that he will never give me respect. He said, he's just trying to play smart. Hey, he's just trying to calm my husband down. I should not bother about that. I should stop complaining. He's just trying to to make my husband to feel okay. That's the reason. So because if he come and start telling him calm words, he's going to be angry. So you need to support him in whatever he's doing so that he will be calm. I said that is not wisdom. You don't do that. When I was in school, in uni, my parents never called me for one day. As long as I stayed, they never called me for one day. One of my roommates, Ogochukwu, she asked me this question. She said, why is it that I used to call my parents? Are you sure you have parents? Or are you trying to deceive us that you have parents because they have never called you? I said I have parents, that they are busy, and they said that they don't want to disturb me in whatever I'm doing in school. He said no, that are you busy on Sunday? Even on Sunday, I've never seen your phone ring. You're just the one calling them. I kept quiet. This same question again, one of my boss, Brother Afis, because I learned how to make male clothes. Brother Afis now, my boss was not like, is it every time you call your parents? They know they call you. I be orphan. That's the question Brother Afis asked me. The same question Ogochukwu asked me. So in school, if I call my parents and tell them, I miss you guys, I want to come and say hi, my parents, most especially my dad, would be like, stay, don't come, stay. I'll be like, why? It's been long. It's almost a year. You never want to come, then you put them to stay. If you want to come, you put them to stay. A year and, not even almost a year and I've not even come. Even December, I do it in school. Why? He said, no, that I should just stay there. No reason. I feel so bad about it. I feel very bad. Now that I've given birth, now, see the issue now. See the issue now. Somebody else, that same person that is from Benin, because my dad was not like, his friend Usola gave him another 200,000. That was when I had issue with my husband before, and I heard that he died. That week I heard that he died though, and now my dad now said that Usola gave him, his friend Usola gave him 200,000. And I told my dad that, Daddy, I've not bought anything for my baby. And the way I left my late husband place, I didn't go with things. And he has not even bought pregnancy, the baby things for me. So that was what now happened. My dad now said that, no, that this 200,000 that somebody gave that he cannot give me. That was how one of my friends, God bless him, his name is Zico, from UK, now sent money that should use to buy baby things. Before Okori, Ifeanyi Okori, was that one that helped me pay for my hospital bill. 1 naira no come for my papa, 1 naira no come for my mama. So the only thing my mom did was she prepared yam. The only thing I know that she did, she prepared the pepper soup yam. When I told her I've given birth, she prepared pepper soup yam and came to the hospital to give me. That's the only thing my mother did that is good. You understand? So that one is aside. My dad now said something that my children must bear his son name, which I blatantly refused. My children still bears their father's name. I even have to tell my son, as young as he is, that see your father, he should know his father now. You understand? For the sake of the children. You get it? Because my father has only 2 children, only me and my other brother. So now he wants my children, because he has only one, so no Igbos, we like male children, that he wants my children to bear his son name. I said no. That's the reason he wants my children, so that they'll bear his son, will be able to have 3 boys. You understand? So one day when my husband died, I was now doing ventilation of wigs. Some of you know what's called ventilation. That was what I was using to survive before I was able to do wigs, and I was selling wigs. You understand? So I was doing ventilation of wigs, and I noticed that if I ventilate wigs like 4 or 5 wigs, go to trade fair markets and sell, then I come back, my parents will tell me no money for gas, or no money for food, or no money for this, no money for that. I will now use the little money I have and bring out. Anytime I ventilate, as if I'm working for them. They never asked me for one day, are you saving? My daughter, are you saving? They never asked me for 1 second, am I saving? So what happened is, if I work, I will give them. One day I now spoke to myself, I said, enough is enough. I don't even have savings. Not at this my age, and I have kids. And people that call my parents are not even asking me if I save. So that time I was having this thought. My dad now came. I was like, there's no food though, no lunch oh. And they will say it rudely. No food though, no lunch oh. I should better bring money for food, and there's no gas. Gas is about to finish. I was like, Daddy, have you ever for one day asked me if I'm saving? Even though it's 200, as bad as you know 200, 150 every day. Have you asked me? Your own is bring money for this, bring money. You make sure that the little that I have, you must collect it. I'm not giving. I'm sorry, I'm not giving. I have to save. And if little money is taking care of everybody, it will finish on time. But if there are a few people that little money is taking care of, it will go a little way. My dad was not like, is that what you're saying? Okay, no problem. That's how they went. My mom went to call my mother, carry my children. My mom and my dad carry my children to where I was, drop my children. You want us to carry your children and you're ventilating. Oh yeah, now take your children now. Let's see how you ventilate and be taking care of the children. The person that's one that taking care of children will not eat abi. as they did rudely. Oh yeah, let's take care of your children. Let's see how you take care of your children. No atom of love. Me, I'm not regretting this video. I'm not regretting it because I've endured a lot. I've made this video before. I deleted it. I've endured a lot. I've bottled a lot. As I am now, it's like I'm alone. Honestly, I felt so bad. And even when I was having issues with my late husband, I will come back home. You understand? They don't help. I'm having issues with my late husband because of you. I will come back home. You tell me come back. I'm not coming back because I need to come back, but because the house is hot for me, I'll come back home. You that say come back. You cannot help me with 1 naira. You cannot help me with a fadding. And I know that yes, I pass through a lot, and they see small thing where I go chop. I know that me, my husband will starve me, but you see my son, he does not starve my son. That one is true. He does not starve my son. But the only way he starved my son directly was when I was breastfeeding. Like I did the exclusive for my first son. It's only breast milk I was giving, so he was starving me, and I was indirectly starving his son. You understand? At least I used to do pap, keep inside the fridge. Even worse to worse, I'll just do pap and give my son. You understand? So what